Good morning, boys and girls, moms and dads, everybody in Viewerland. Welcome to another happy Generator Monday and Labor Day Monday. So we're out here with the Champion Dual Fuel today. You'll notice it's on a board to drain the gas tank, not the carburetor, but the gas tank totally dry. So it'll always be good. And we do this every week because we want to run it, make sure the battery's good, make sure the machine gets exercised, and take care of it. So that's the best way to do it instead of long-term storage if you can help it. Some people will do long-term storage, and then we'll go over another time how to do that. But today we're just going to start the generator, we're going to drain it dry, and then once it runs out of fuel, we shut the petcock off, and then we run it through a couple of starts till it doesn't start anymore, and that drains the carburetor, and that's good enough for the week, you know. So what we're going to do is we're going to start it and turn the battery on, go to full choke on the side, the lever all the way, and it started right up. So we're going to let it run for a minute here, and then we're going to put a draw on it. You don't ever want a generator to run a long time without a load on it. So we're going to plug that shop back in and just let it do that. Well, you'll notice over on the picnic bench over there, I have the gasoline and the funnel that I use to fill it away from the generator. So you never want to store gasoline or any other flammable liquids near the generator because they do get hot. So we're not going to want to do that. The other thing you're going to do is one of our viewers brought up that he's a survivor of carbon monoxide poisoning over 30 years ago. So since that happened, that was before there were CO detectors. We always stress you never want to run a generator near an open door, a window, or anything like that. They have to play secure, because when they're outside far away from the building, they're safe, but you want to be safe. So let me read you the signs and symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning. First would be death, weakness, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, shortness of breath, confusion, drowsiness, loss of muscle control, and loss of consciousness. And don't forget death, like in the drug commercials, they always tell you death too. But it's not a joke. CO can hurt or kill people. And you don't want to become a victim or have your family. The generators are meant to help you, and they're not the only source of carbon monoxide. Make sure you have your furnace checked and your hot water heater checked and all your appliances checked to make sure that they're venting properly in your home so that you and your family don't end up a victim. So we're going to plug the generator in today. Stop that. Being run by the generator, and I run it every week. And by doing that, the system is always cleaned up with fresh fuel and then run dry. So if there is a little fuel in it, it's not the end of the world, because we're just going to run it in a week. So I don't like to long-term store my generator in the event of an emergency, so it's ready to go for me. But we'll go over that next week. We'll do that. How to long-term store the Champion Dual Fuel. So let's go over to the Generac. As you'll notice, the house windows on this side, even though we're 5 feet from a window, we still close the windows to play it safe so you don't get CO. Make sure you have working carbon monoxide with battery backup detectors in your home and smoke detectors. And also those smoke detectors need to be battery backup so that they always work. So we're going to wait for the Generac to start. And while we do that, there's different ways of fueling the Generac. They run on propane or natural gas. This one runs on natural gas. Some people have the propane, and we'll go over some of the issues you can have with that system too. But it's nice to have the Generac in the winter. You want to make sure that you keep the intake side clear of snow, which is, if you're looking at it to the right here where the light is, that's your intake. So you're going to keep that clear of snow, and you're going to keep the exhaust side clear of snow. So you're going to dig it out and keep it safe, and then check on it a little more often in the winter. Check your oil like we do. You got to do the maintenance on these machines and take care of them so they can take care of you. So this one will be starting momentarily. A lot of people that put their gas pipe in, that's 3/4 or 1 inch, and they'll reduce it to too small, and it won't allow the flow for the gas. The other thing you want to do is paint that black pipe. Paint it gray like we have there. So you're going to want your pipe painted like that so it doesn't rust away outside. So if you have exposed gas pipe, the black gas pipe, go ahead and paint that. But this baby will be firing up shortly. I have the GenLink app on my phone, so it sends me the notifications of what's going on with the generator. It tells me that it's exercising. It tells me if it's running due to a power failure. It'll tell me if it's ready to run at the end of the run. So it'll always notify you. That GenLink app is a good thing to have. You can check your voltage of your battery and order parts and do a lot of cool things with it. So make sure to get that, and then upload the recent version if you haven't done that already too. So you delete the old app and then you upload the new one, and then your login credentials will be the same. This one's on autopilot, so it starts at 0859 seconds. Just 1 second ahead of 0801. So we should be starting. And then it runs for 5 minutes. And then it shuts down itself. Then it sends the GenLink app a notification that you are ready to run again. There we go, boys and girls, it's starting up. You can listen to the nice roar of the machine that would be producing power for you. We're away from all the windows, and they're closed. And be safe out there. All right, well, thank you for watching. Take care.